how's it going? And do a little overview of the Jeep Wrangler with the ALH TDI in it. Got about 4,000 miles on it. Wouldn't say they're trouble free, but relatively trouble free. But it's been running good. Just a couple oil leaks here and there. So 2001 ALH with 120,000 miles on it. Has new timing belt, new head gasket, ARP head studs in it. It came out of an automatic, so it has the 11mm injection pump. Got DLC 764 injectors. EGR delete with the race pipe. Has a VNT 17 Garrett turbo on it. My exhaust probe back there. New big battery for it. Obviously, just a custom radiator for it. Got a one-sided custom intercooler just to make the plumbing a lot easier. Got the map sensor tigged up here. Everything just shoots down into here and back out. For the intake, I did cowl intake using a lot of the stock Jetta's plumbing, for now at least, and then just elbowed into here off the mass air sensor with a K&N. And I got a little scoop here for the one to just get in there. I'm using the Volkswagen's ECU, obviously I got all the wires for it. I'm still using the Jeep's ECU to run my instrument cluster, and the Volkswagen ECU is behind the dash in the Jeep with the custom tune on it. For the fuel filter, this is the old like evap canister system for the Jeep. I just cut it and reused it with some of the Volkswagen stuff so that it's easy to change the factory fuel filter. This is just an Amazon reservoir power steering. Power steering is pretty simple to made up with the Jeep steer box. Another Amazon special here, just a reservoir. Yeah, other than that, the N75 valve up here, all wired in. I got the wiring harness from I think they're out of Tennessee, but they make great stuff. I highly recommend them. The tune and everything is from Kerma TDI. They always do good stuff. All the injectors, the turbo, everything I got from them. They always treat me well there. Alright, let's do a cold start here. Took a little longer than I'd like. So I got oil pressure, mechanical, oil pressure working, electronic from the Jeep, EGTs, I got booster. So when I rev it past 2,000 RPM, it'll wake up the alternator because I don't have an exciter wire on it, just because I didn't feel like wiring it. For the RPMs to work, I have to give the cam signal from the Wrangler a momentary hit of a negative signal, and that's what I use this little switch here for, just a button, just a quick hit button, and that'll wake up the RPMs for it to read. Other than that, it's been getting about 25 miles to the gallon. Really, the only leaks I had on it, I need a new vacuum pump, valve cover gasket. That's really it. But the vacuum pump is leaking pretty bad. But yeah. For the fenders, these are, I just high-rised them up. See how it should have been here, but I raised them up just to give it the more aggressive look. I got Bilstein shocks, 35-inch tires. I ran a full exhaust from it. That's a Jeep exhaust muffler. And then I made a custom downpipe Got the full-size spare in the back. Just some Amazon flares for now. Oh, for the PCV system. So the crankcase comes down, and I run it right into the frame. Just so I didn't feel like dealing with their PCV system or a catch can. And I figured the worst case is just oil bath in the frame, so can't really complain with that. But the Jeep's out of South Carolina, so it's rust free. Trying to keep it that way. But yeah, other than that, next video I'll show like a driving and performance based off what tune it has. I have a couple different tunes for it. Right now it's the hot tune for it, but it's throwing a little bit more smoke than I'd like.